In this video I have another turntable to review. Unlike the other wooden turntable, this one's all plastic and it really feels kind of cheap. It's a belt drive. It's got the conventional drive belt and little DC servo motor in here. It feels really cheap. It's all plastic. But one thing it does have is it does have a proper tone arm on this one. It has a proper counterweighted tone arm that you can set, and it has been balanced for 2 grams, and it has a proper magnetic cartridge. It has a selectable output for either magnetic line level, or it has a built-in preamp. And this unit also has a USB output which you can plug into a computer. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to put a record on here. I'm not exactly sure quite how this thing works. So, I didn't get any software or anything with it. I'm going to plug it into my computer. I have a feeling that if I fire up Audacity, I should be able to see this should show up as a USB recording device. I think that's how it's going to work. Now, let's go back and select my monitoring here again. There we go. Okay. Now it works. So now I've got through my speakers. Let's so this is certainly a way that I would actually prefer to use this. And in fact, of the 2 turntables that I've got here that both do this, if I'm picking one to keep, I'd be picking this one probably, just because this will interfere a lot, or this will interface a lot better with my recording setup that I've got now, which is essentially what I do. I do the same thing with my techniques into Audacity, but this will just USB right in, makes it real simple. Setup, bam, done. Don't have to worry about anything. But anyway, if I was to keep one, this would probably be the one that I would keep. But let's do a sound quality comparison here. And the song's coming up to an end here, and just like any other time if you're using Audacity, you just hit the stop button to stop it, and then we can trim the files, trim the, and I mean, I can even take the clicks and stuff out here. So if you've got any scratches or anything on the record, this is the nice thing about doing it this way, is that, okay, I've recorded the track, okay, I'm done, I stop it. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm stopped. This thing's also got an 8 input, stereo input, so you could plug in a headphone plug, like from an iPod or something, and it will digitize. It's 2-speed, 33, 45. So say it starts up pretty quick. It's going it's going at full speed within a quarter turn. So it's a really quick starting unit. So you can cue this thing up. You can cue your music up, back cue it, get your recorder ready to go, hit record, and you're good to go. The other one that I reviewed, the one by one, actually looks nicer because it's all wood. This is plastic, but this has a better tone arm. So what would be the perfect cheap turntable with USB? The other one with this tone arm. That would be a much better choice. And I like the other one. It had good sound. It didn't have a magnetic cartridge, so that was a down on it. It didn't have a counterweight. It didn't have anti-skate. So that was a bit of a downer, and it was tracking up at about 4 grams, whereas this one here, I set it for 2 grams. So, a little more gentle on the records, and of course a magnetic cartridge. It's better sound quality, and I can put any magnetic cartridge on here, just a standard screw mount. So I could put a Shure or anything on there, and it's going to be a good unit. Guys, I just wanted you guys to see this. I've dug out my Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab recording of the same album. And of course, here's the record, the original master recording from Mobile Fidelity. So this is my nice SLM1 that's in my studio that I use once in a while. I've dug out my preamp and hooked it up, and we're going to cue this one up here and let it play. We're going to record this, and we'll do a comparison. Look at this thing. We're gonna, by now you've heard the sound off of it anyway, but we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.